In Jerusalem, there was such a moral decay that people felt that God wasn't going to do good and he wasn't going to do evil. He was just basically had just gone off and just left the world that he created to its own devices. We're in that same kind of world today. People just don't really believe the Lord cares that much about what's going on. He's not really actively involved in the work of men. He's not really concerned with what's happening in the world. Don't ever let that ever creep into your mind, because you're gonna make the biggest mistake you've ever made in your life if you think the Lord has gone away on some far journey and he doesn't know what's happening in this world. He sees the sparrows when they fall from their nest. You say, well, I don't think the Lord really cares that much about what's going on with me. Well, he has the very hairs on your head numbered. The people were so dull to the things of God. They just said, well, he's not going to do anything. The Lord's not going to do good, and he's not going to do evil. He's just pretty much checked out of where we are, so we can get by with what we want to do, and we can do the things that we want to do, and the Lord's not going to do anything. And in verse number 12, he comes with this stern prophecy: I will search Jerusalem with candles. This is going to be a lighted search. This is not going to be just a cursory pass by. This is going to be where, like the woman that lost the coin, she got the candle, looked under the bed, and she swept until she found it. There's things that have been hidden that are going to be revealed. There's things that God is going to find. Now, you know, he knows the end from the beginning, and he knows everything. He knows the thoughts. He knows the intents of our heart. He knows everything, but he's trying to let that people know that I'm going to search this out. God is still on a search mission. God is still looking in 2014. He's still searching the world, going to and fro in the world to find somebody that's heart that's right before him. I'm going to tell you, 2014, those that count are those that care. Those that are going to have the mark of God on their life are going to be people that say, God, we've got to have a revival in this hour. We cannot just get together and patty cake for Jesus. We've got to have a revival where men are pulled from the clutches of the enemy. I need a man that would make up the hedge, and I need one that'll stand in the gap. He's still looking for that. God needs gap fillers. He's not really interested in pew warmers. He's interested in gap fillers. Those that will stand in the gap and make up the hedge. Those that when people can't get but so far, there's somebody there to say, I'll hold you this side and hold on to the bank with the other side. He's still looking for people that care.